All right, let's run the old one, or the Woodinville one.
All right. Good evening, everybody. My name is Jason Renfro, and we're here at Pop Keeney Stadium in Bothell, Washington, as our Eastlake Wolves take on the Woodinville Falcons. Sitting next to me is Jim Thatcher and the always steady Sean Crandall on the camera.
Thank you so much for joining us today. Coming to you live from Pop Keeney Stadium. And here we'll be taking on the Woodinville Falcons. Should be a great game tonight. That's probably a configuration. I updated to Windows 11 and have to redo everything. We'll fix it at halftime.
And it's a deep kick downfield at the 15. Fakes the reverse, comes up the right-hand side. Colby Marsh has him. He's not going anywhere. He's going to be slung down at the 15-yard line. Great coverage there. Way to go, Colbs. All right, so our defense is going to take the field. We've got the usual suspects. Looks like we're going to have Eli de Guzman and Cole Hunt at safety. We've got Borup, Edmonds, Carollo, linebackers, and Marsh and Kai Brown at corner. Offensive line, Coombs, Lane, Painter, and of course, Big Daddy, Carter Thompson. Okay, Woodinville starting out with single receiver, near side, double tight ends. Gets a snap, pitches out to the right-hand side. Running back tries to get through, but we got him enveloped. Trying to see who there. I think Kai Lane was there, and Coombs. Got a rowdy crowd tonight. The last time we were here, Jim, was a sad time for us. We lost to Lake Stevens in the semifinals of state.
And we've got a different opponent here tonight. I expect a different outcome, but it is going to be a challenging game tonight.
It is. Oh, right off the kneecap. So fortunate there. It'll be second and about 11. I'm sorry, third and about 11. Trips left, bringing in new personnel. Single receiver right-hand side, so Marshall probably man him up. Carollo switches, Borup on the wide side. Oh, I like what I'm seeing, Jim. We made a little change to our setup. Gets the ball, screen to the left-hand side. Gets it, nice up there, but gets a first down. Cole Hunt takes him down at the kneecaps. So it'll be first down at about the 29-yard line. So Woodinville played the Coeur d'Alene Vikings last week. They lost 28-14. They're 1-0 in Kingco. Trips left, fakes the handoff, tries to throw inside. Not going to happen. Borup on the coverage. And they're 1-0 in Kinko, so they beat Issaquah 21-8 several weeks ago. Last year, we had a tough game right here on this field. We won 17-7, but we were down most of the first half. We didn't score, I think, a touchdown until the third quarter. So Woodinville always plays us tough. Bunch formation on the left-hand side. Gets a snap, looks back to his left, flushed out to his right. Oh, short-armed it. Threw it inside, the receiver couldn't bring it in, so it'll be third and long again. So I'm wondering if they're going to run that same screen.
And that one was intended for number 22, Casey Larson, for the Falcons.
All right, here we go. Trips left. Gets a snap. Running back flares out to the flat. Oh, yeah. Way to go. Kai Lane comes in, grabs him one-handed, and just pulls him down. Fantastic play there. Now
Let's take
the
a quick
officials
look
are
at
talking.
that.
I don't know what's going on. There's a flag. in the secondary. I'm wondering if it's pass interference. When zebras get together, it's not good. So let's see if we can figure out what the call is. Looks like it's against Eastlake.
Holding. Against the defense. 10-yard penalty from the previous spot. The result, first down.
Okay, so holding in the it looked like maybe Colby. Colby's over there where the penalty marker was thrown. He was talking to the official, so
what they didn't see was the holding against Kai.
I'm sorry?
They didn't see the holding against Kai Lane as he was getting back there.
Yeah.
First down, Falcons.
Flushed out again, flushed out to his right. Oh, yeah. Lane was in pursuit, so it's a good thing he got rid of it because Kai, I think, would have blown him up.
Looks like he may have picked up a yard or two on that one.
So, Jim, do you know what you call a group of zebra?
What was that?
Do you know what you call a group of zebra?
I do not.
It's called a dazzle of zebra.
And now I'm just fascinated to hear what you call a bunch of falcons.
Well, we'll have to find out. If you know, put it in chat. All right, Twins left. They're spread out really far. We think something's afoot. Yep. Oh, stumbles, falls down. Doesn't get any loss of about 3 there, so it'll be 3rd and long.
Should be about a yard or two behind where the sticks were.
It's a balmy evening tonight, 1st of October. It's about 75 degrees, which is hard to believe, and apparently, judging by the weatherman, it's going to be this way for the next couple of weeks. So folks, enjoy what's left of our final days of fake summer. Okay, Twins both sides, single back, 3rd and 12, calls for the ball, looks to his right, comes back to his left, throws down, gets around, running to the outside, and we bring him down before the first down. Number 3, Cole Hunt, grabs him, twists him out of bounds, so it'll be 4th and about 3. We'll see if they're going to go for it. Quarterback staying out on the field in a rather daring move.
Their quarterback for the Falcons is number 1, Tyler Jones.
Eastlake baseball might know Tyler Jones. He played for Eastlake Little League years ago. Okay, looks he steps back. He's going to punt it here. Gives it a little roly-poly kick, and it's going to keep going, taking a Woodinville bounce, and it'll stop at about the 7-yard line, where Eastlake will take it 1st and 10. All right, great first drive for us. We stop them, get the ball back. 9:37 left in the first quarter, and we'll be back to you right after this brief change of possession. All right. Cole Hunt out there with Blake Borup in the backfield. We've got Kai and Grady near side. Hand off to Blake, up the left-hand side. Boom. Gets about 7 yards. So Blake had a big game last week. 21 carries, I believe, 227 yards and 3 touchdowns. Unbelievable. I think they're going to see a heavy dose of Blake tonight. We got DeGuzman and Marsh on the far side. Change of personnel. Edmonds comes in for Kai. So we'll have a 2-back set, but last week's rushing attack was fantastic. I believe that's the most Coach Snell has rushed in a long time. Edmonds takes it, gets behind the blockers, wiggles his way for a couple, so it'll be 3rd and short.
It should bring us to about 2 yards, 1 to 2 yards to go for the first down.
Okay, we get the signal. We got Twins left. Grady over here by himself. They're going to stack Grady. They're going to, obviously, they know he's a deep weapon. Blitz off the edge. Rush up the left-hand side. Blake just lowers his head and gets another 6 or 7 yards. He is so hard to bring down. That kid hits the hole hard, and you can't stop him. You can only hope to contain him.
Spotting that one right at the 25-yard line, so we've moved ourselves well out of the deep position we started from here.
Same personnel. Calls for the ball, gets it, looks to his left, throws a little bit high. First pass of the game, getting the nerves out. No harm. I see big 51 Andy Villegas playing right tackle tonight. Good to see him out there. Coached him when he was a rookie in youth football. He was a big kid then. He's a big kid now.
That was 2 or 3 years ago.
Oh, absolutely. I see Jack Porter in there. Gets a snap. Hand off to Blake. Bounces out the left-hand side. Keeps going. Keeps his feet. Turns, twists. Wow. Gain of about 8. Great run, Blake. So Jonah Parks at center. We got Connor Ware is our left guard.
There's some laundry on the field there.
Oh, those dazzles.
During the run, holding, offense number 1.
Wow, they're really looking. They called out Colby. They're really looking at him tonight.
Correction, second down.
So it moves us back behind the sticks. It'll be second at about 15. So it'll be trips right. See what magic we can come up with to dazzle the dazzle of Zebras.
And that was the dazzle of Zebras out there, finding holding once again.
Gets a snap. Looks, gets flushed. Blitz, puts his head down, and sacked. Loss of about 3. So it'll be third and really long.
Yeah, so that's a deep third down for the Wolves here.
All right, so we got Kai and Grady far side. I like that we're working in some of these younger offensive linemen because we can give Kai a break so he can chase the quarterback tonight. Gets a snap. Blake flares out to his right, hits Blake in the flat, and juggles, and unfortunately
in and out of his
incomplete.
hands. He had some running room on that one. We'll bring our punting crew on.
Yeah, I think he was really excited. He turned his head before he caught the ball. All right, so we'll be punting from our own 17-yard line. Cole's back to kick. Gets a good snap, gets the kick away. Good kick, bounces and rolls, takes an Eastlake bounce. It'll go all the way down to their 40-yard line. Good kick.
And we'll flip the field here and see what the Falcons have got for their second possession here. Hopefully we can iron out some of those penalties. If we can get those out of the way, we should be in good shape here tonight.
So Cole kicked about a 43-yard punt. That's pretty good. Let's see what our defense can do. I'd love to see us create some more havoc, get a turnover here. I think it's very important. Establish the tone of the game up front, which we did on defense, but they were moving the ball. We need to stop them here. So it'll be twins both sides. Single back, calls for the ball, looks to his right, gets flushed out, rolling to his right, throws back to the middle. Carollo had him, slipped through, and then finally Owen Coombs comes to his offensive line position.
I'm glad to see that there is some laundry back in the backfield that time. There was some very clear holding, but fortunately we do see the flag back there. That one's coming back.
Yep.
It is so loud in here, yeah.
All right, so that moves them back. That's very fortuitous for us. And that's a bad penalty right there. I mean, that's loss of about 15 yards. I don't know what our chain crew's doing. Why are they moving? The chain crew stays where the chain crew stays. Looks to the right-hand side, right through the hands. Can be second in about 25, 30. Our chain crew started to pick up the chains and move down to I'm like, no, gentlemen.
Coach Linker had a little bit to say about that.
Like, you stay there. Okay. Twins both sides again. Single back. We've had to force Woodinville to pass a lot. Gets the snap, looks to his left, goes deep. Nobody there. Don't really know who he's throwing it to. Number 2, maybe. Kai Lane had some great pressure with a knockdown, so he'll remember that next time he has to step back.
Closest man to that ball was Bryson Hodges.
Yep. Bryson, good to see Bryson out there. So we've got de Guzman and Hodges out there. Same linebacker crew of Carollo, Edmonds. Oh, we're giving Blake a little rest. We got Jake Aarons out there, number 37. That's great. Okay, gets a snap. Throws it deep down the left-hand side and out of bounds.
That'll bring up third down at about 28 yards for the Falcons. I suspect we may see a punt here.
Yeah, absolutely. The one thing I noticed when watching the Woodinville film is I would definitely press and force them to throw the ball. I think our advantage is we've got a great offensive line and a defensive line, and we need to use those gentlemen. Plus, we've got almost blocked. Carter Thompson runs into the kicker.
And that rolls out of bounds at about the 26-yard line.
But there's a flag on the play. Carter Thompson ran into the kicker, so I don't know if it's going to be an automatic first down or not.
Even if that's a 15-yard penalty, that's still not going to bring him in front of the sticks.
Might be automatic first down, though. I don't know. Hope not. But it looked like he blocked a guy into the kicker. I didn't see him knock into the kicker, so I'm anxious to see what the Dazzle are talking about. But right now, they seem to be very penalty heavy against Eastlake tonight. Okay, good. 5-yard penalty. It was just running into the kicker, not roughing the kicker, so that's good.
All right, so that one's
Didn't really
assessed
hurt us.
at the end of the play.
Yeah, it'll back up 5 yards. Okay, we got Hodges out there. Grady's on the other side. I see Westmo. Luke Westmoreland in slot, far side with Grady. Near side slot would be Kai Brown. We got Hunt and Borup in the backfield. So marching off the 5, and we'll set up shop right at about the 22-yard line. Okay, 78 yards to pay dirt, gentlemen. Let's get a move on. Calls for the ball. Runs up the left-hand side. Little option play. Held on to it. Lowered his head. Gained maybe a yard.
They're generous on the spot on that one, moving us up to the 24-yard line.
Oh, there we go. So same personnel out there. Twins both sides. Gets a snap, rolls to his left, pitches out to Borup. Borup up the left-hand side, lowers his shoulder, keeps those legs moving, gain of about 13 yards. Way to go, Blake. Good pitch there. You know, the key to that option, you got to run right at the D end and make him commit. As soon as he commits, then you can pitch it. That's what Cole did, very smart. Make them make the first move. So now we've shifted. Grady's over there by himself with no high safety over him. Trips right. Borup gets it, follows his blockers. Corralled, but not till a gain of about 4. He just falls forward for 4 yards, so we're a third of the way home.
Looks like they may be making up for the generosity on a prior spot by taking just a little bit away from Blake on that run.
same formation. Calls for the ball and pulls it. Ooh, good coverage. Grady was there. Hope we learn from that. Corner bit really hard. So we got a bunch formation on the right-hand side. Hodges, Brown, Westmo. Grady far left. Okay, Cole working things out with Blake. Blake slides up to his left. Gets a snap, looks to his right, throws it in the middle. Right there to Bryson. Falls forward, but there's a fumble. Don't know if he was down or not. Thought he may have been down. Nope. Fumble on the play, so it'll be first down, Falcons.
And the Falcons have the ball in Wolves territory for the first time tonight. Ball spotted right at the Eastlake 47-yard line. And folks, we're here in a very loud stadium here tonight. Ordinarily, I really appreciate the covering from the weather, but it is just bouncing the sound from the announcer and the student section right on top of us. So if we're talking over each other, we apologize.
Okay, up the left-hand side he goes. Brought down by number 56, Carter Thompson, and number 6, Ben Carollo. So everybody with the number 6 on their jersey made a tackle in that play on our defense. If you didn't have a 6, you couldn't make a play. Okay, 2nd and 12. It's a good start. I'd like to see us get that momentum back. Okay, bunch formation on the right-hand side. Single receiver left-hand side. Calls the ball. Rolls out to his right. Goes back to his left-hand side. Drops it. Ben Carollo. Way to go. He was right there in the coverage. Did exactly what he was supposed to. As a linebacker, it's really hard to get outside, but he stayed home, puts his hand in there, and gets him to knock it out so that number 33 does not get the first down. It'll be 3rd and 12. Great play, Ben. I'd love to see that hustle. And we are fired up, ladies and gentlemen. I'm more excited than the Pointer Sisters right now. All right, trips right. Gets a snap, rolls out to his right. And throws it into the ground. Receiver in the area, so it won't be grounding. It'll be 4th and about 12. So I'm assuming they'll punt here and try to pin us deep again. We'll switch to our punt return. Grady will get back there. Hopefully he can snag it before it rolls deep and we get some decent field position out of this. Westmo's out there as the blocking the gunner, as is number 88. Oh, high. Almost blocked. High kick. Out at about the 14, sorry. Maybe the 13-yard line. That's a good kick.
That was
almost blocked
so
again.
Close to being blocked.
Yeah, yeah. You know, it's funny. You'd love to see the aggressiveness, but like when it was 4th and like 30, that's when I don't want to see aggressiveness. You don't need to go for the block and risk a penalty.
Right.
You know what I mean? There was a great opportunity, and you can't tell them not to. You know, like it's in our DNA. We go. We're Wolves. We attack.
And Carter was there. He was there. He's just a little bit off in terms of where he needed to be vertically or horizontally.
Yep. And Carter's had a great year so far, and he's a beast on special teams. So he'll get one eventually. Trips left, single receiver right-hand side. Calls for it. Hands off to Blake. Blake up the middle. Spins, turns, twists, pirouettes. Gets about 7.
Ball moves out to the 20 on that run. 7-yard gain for Borup.
All right, different formation. We got twins both sides. Marsh and Woodward near side. Kai Brown, and I think that's de Guzman far side. Borp gets it, goes up the middle again, bounces off to his left-hand side, twists, turns. They're trying to do everything they can to stop him, but I think with forward progress, he got the first down.
Moves it out to about the 24-yard line. Should be just a little more than was needed for a first down. Those chains get moving.
So Kai runs off. Edmonds back on. Everybody checking their secret decoder wristbands. Two-back set. Blake gets it. Stumbles and bumbles and gets about 3. Maybe 2. I can't quite tell.
I think there was somebody hanging on to one of his legs, and he was just hopping along with the other one, dragging that defender with him.
You know, we're going to keep just... This is the time we're tenderizing. We're tenderizing that line. We're just slowly pounding and pounding and pounding, and that levee will break. Oh, Blake almost gets tripped up, busts out to the left-hand side, turns on the Jets, number 44. Woo! Way to go, Blake. First down, gain of about 11 or 12. Blake is just, he has been our workhorse, and it is so much fun. The moment he gets outside, he's got the speed. He's a big back, but he's got power and speed. It's a great combination. He had a great year last year with, we had Jack Peterson. Oh, sorry, folks. Anyway, we had Jack Peterson and Michael Lester last year mixed in with Blake, so we had a 3-headed attack. This year, we've got Edmonds and Borup, and Borup's carried the load for us, so he's showing everybody that he's ready to play at the next level. Trips right, single receiver left. Blake steps up to the left-hand side. Nope, now he's going back to the right-hand side. Gets a snap. Cole pulls it, comes on the left-hand side, cuts up the middle, busts through. Oh, he tries to keep his feet. Oh, man. Puts his hand down on the ground. Gain of about 14 yards. And that's exactly why Blake is it's so crucial to get him started, because the moment they key on him, they're going to end up coming back and skipping right there. You see Cole pull it because they have to crash down on him to stop Blake, and that frees everybody else up. Trips right, calls for it, hands off to Blake. Blake hammers the middle. Wow, he was one step away from just breaking that for another 10 or 15 yards.
And
Gains about 5, though.
Flag out on that one.
Oh, man.
He moved it forward a bit. That's suggesting to me it's likely to be holding.
Offense 76, 10-yard penalty, first down.
Yeah, I guess you can't have a positive play without a flag.
That'll bring us back into our territory again.
Okay, trips right, single receiver left-hand side. He first and about 20. See if we can pick up a good gain here. Gets a snap, hands off to Blake, up the left-hand side, bounces, stretches, gets about 5. That's a good gain on a first down and 20.
Just over a minute left in this first quarter. It's been very much a defensive battle so far today.
Same formation. See if our big boys up front can plow the road. Looks to his left, pumps. Goes deep down the sideline, had Borup open, but didn't put enough air under it, unfortunately. So right over his outstretched arms.
So far this first quarter, he's just a little long on his throws.
Got a new ball.
All right, hopefully this ball's got a little less helium in it, not floated quite so far.
Yeah, on a play like that, you know, you've got your running back who's been running quite a bit. Got to put a little air under it. Let him run under it. All right, trips right, third and long. Gets a snap. Quick screen to Grady. Stiff arms one guy. And then gain about 6. So it'll be 4th and about 9. So maybe it'll be our turn to pin them deep.
So this will give us an opportunity to pin the Falcons way back in their own territory.
So Blake slides up. It'll be twins both sides. This is typically our kicking formation. Cole steps back, gets it. Little roly-poly punt. Now let's get down there. Way to go, Grady. Gets him at the 1-yard line. Way to go, Grady. He flew down there. I love it. I love it. So they got 99 yards to go. Let's see if we can't put some pressure on them, maybe get a blitz here and get a little safety. Never hurts to be safe, Jim.
We like to see the safeties. Safety
Yes.
first.
All right, we'll be right back after these messages from our sponsors. Okay. Jim, I'm thinking this is going to be a run. No receivers, hands off in the backfield, knives up the right-hand side, gain of about 5.
Gives them a little bit of a breathing room back there.
That's the end of the first quarter.
And we'll flip the ends of the fields as we move to the second quarter here. We'll be back with you. Please thank you to our sponsors, Kinson and Kinson Homes. We very much appreciate your support. And the support we get from Orthodontics on the Plateau. Thank you both for your support. We appreciate your sponsorship of the Eastlake Wolves Football Association, who brings this broadcast to you each week.
All right. So after a brief timeout, they've switched ends. It'll be second and about 4. Trips left. Gets a snap, handoff, tries to get to the right-hand side, and brought down after a gain of about 3. So it'll be just shy of the first down.
Looks like they'll spot the ball right at the 10-yard line. Third down and about half a yard.
Yeah, I think they have to get to the 11. It's kind of hard for us to see. Trips left, seeing receiver right. Gets a snap, looks to his left, pumps, throws it deep. Going to be overthrown by about 3-4 yards. So it'll be 4th and very short. Will they go for it?
They are so deep in their own territory, I can't imagine they would go for it here. They
It would
only
be
got
so
half a yard
tempting.
to go,
It would be so tempting.
but so catastrophic if you miss.
Yep. You got to play the percentages. So we should be set up with good field position. I'm kind of shocked by that call. They've had some success running the ball, and then they go deep like that. Good snap. High punt into the sun. Grady calls fair catch, and we get it at our own or at their 38-yard line. So let's go Wolves. We got great field position. You know, I'm thinking at the very least we need to come out of this with a field goal.
It'd be great to see some points finally get on the board here as we're just started into the second quarter.
Okay. Near side, we got Marsh and Woodward, far side. Hodges and Westmo. Cole and Blake in the backfield. Blake steps up to the right-hand side. Gets a snap. Hand off to Blake up the middle. And sawed in half after about 3 yards. Just right smack into the hips there, so he's kind of getting up a little gingerly.
Gained about 3 yards on that first play. Ball spotted at the 35-yard line.
Same formation. Cole drops back, looks to his left-hand side, and gets hit and incomplete. Had pressure right in his grill.
Third down for the Wolves.
So Woodinville playing a 4-3. They kind of play their linebackers a little bit deep and flare them out a little bit to cover the quick curls. Gets a snap, hands off to Blake. Blake gets up the left-hand side, puts his shoulder down, first down, and a penalty flag at the end. It happened at the end of the play, so I'm hoping it's not some late call for a hold or our guys are walking back. So unbelievable.
It's a tough game when you've got 15, 16 guys on the other side of the ball.
Yeah, this is, I mean, that's like our third or fourth holding penalty. And I don't think, I'm trying to think when Woodinville has gotten a call.
One. They've had one so far.
All right, so it'll be 3rd and 10. Trips right. We got a little bunch formation out there. Blake slides to the left. Gets it. Quick screen to Grady. Flag on the play, so hopefully that's offsides. Grady busts through and gets out for a big gain, but there's another flag on the play. So we'll see what
I suspect
comes
that
of
one's
that.
going to be a false start.
False start.
Illegal formation against the offense. 5 in the backfield. 5-yard penalty from the previous spot. Third down.
So they gave initial indication of false start, but it's too many men in the backfield, so somebody wasn't on the line.
Unbelievable.
Well, you know, adversity, that's what we're used to. We don't back down from it. Okay. Trips left, gets a snap, looks to his right. Grady again. Busts up the left-hand side. Stiff arms one guy. Twists and turns. Short by about 2, maybe 3 yards, maybe 2 yards. So this is definitely go-for-it territory, in my opinion. A little too far for a field goal.
And there's Laundry on the field again.
This is getting crazy.
Where did they find these guys? I know refereeing is a hard job to do, but we do expect you to do it right.
Well, and it can't all be one-sided. I mean, this is unbelievable. Every other play, there's a flag.
This is 4 in a row now.
Personal foul. Chop block. Offense number 76 and 77 with simultaneous contact. 15-yard penalty for the spot of foul. Third down.
So a chop block. So that means somebody went to the knees while somebody was blocking up high. So you can't do that. Don't know what the replay would show, but now we're backed up again. Third and about 35, 40 yards. 35 yards. I don't know what we have drawn up for third and 35. Trips left. Chuck it deep. They pick it off. It's a punt. Gets a snap. Looks to his left. Throws over the middle. A little too high for Blake. Had some pressure on him.
And we'll kick it again. Another opportunity to pin them back deep. Unbelievable series.
All right, so we're going to punt again. Courtesy of a bunch of banana peels. See if we can get a good kick here, Cole. Good snap. Ooh, high end over end kick. Going to come down kind of squarely. Westmo's right there to down it. Down about the 16-yard line, 17-yard line. Good job. Great punt, great coverage. And folks, it's been a little frustrating, but we're going to get the wagon back on the trail, headed to Paradise.
All right, let's see what the Wolves have got for us here. Well, their defense have been holding strong so far. We're about a quarter of the way into the second quarter now. A very frustrating offensive series. I suspect that our defense is going to be primed and ready to go here.
All right. Trips left. Handoff up the middle. Coombs has him, not going anywhere. Loss of about a yard.
Grab a hold of that ankle and don't let him go anywhere.
Loss of about a yard on the play. It'll be second down, 11 yards to go.
Okay. Trips right, single receiver left-hand side. Kai's going to lock him up. Gets a snap, pulls, tries to throw it outside. Had pressure in his face. Carter Thompson right there with his hands up. Almost got to him, so he had to get rid of the ball a little bit faster than he wanted to.
That one was intended for number 14, Everett Ratliff, for the Falcons.
So it'll be third and about 10.
Quarterback for the Falcons is number 1, Tyler Jones.
It'll be twins both sides. Single back. Gets a snap. Looks to his left. Throws it deep. Overthrows him.
Nice
And
job,
good
our
coverage.
defenders there. Not biting to go in. They could see it was going too far.
Yeah, so both Kai and Bryson back there. You're really not going to throw it over Bryson. He's 6'2", sophomore. Good young man, good athlete.
And they definitely were not beat on that. They were right
No.
there with the receiver.
No, that was great coverage. And that's exactly what we want to do. We want to put them in passing situations. Sun going down, good snap. Almost blocked again, high, wobbly. Grady calls fair catch, we'll get it at midfield. So 50 yards, let's see if we can get some positive yardage this time. Drive down and put one in the oven.
If we can just keep those yellow flags off the field, we should be able to make some progress this time.
Yep. So we'll be back right after this quick break. And we're back. Twins both sides. Hand off to Blake. Oh, no, he pulls it. Gets outside. Spins, hits, and gets knocked down at the 45. Took a pretty hard helmet-to-helmet hit there. Hope he's okay. Looks to be okay. I'd like to see him get to the outside. He tends to try to cut it up the middle. I'd like to see him try to push and keep getting outside, maybe break the corner with his speed. He's such an athletic runner. Trips left, single receiver outside. Gets a snap, pulls it, gets it to Grady out on the left-hand side. Grady stumbles, bumbles, gets about 7 yards. First down, Wolves, and there's... Okay, good. They were waving the hands to stop the clock, and I was afraid there was another banana on the field.
Whew, we made it through one series, picked up a first down.
I consider myself a fine, decent Christian man, but I was about to not be one there, and I'm not going to do that on air. All right, trips right. Hand off to Blake. Blake follows the horde. Way to go, Blake. Gain of about almost 5. He's second and about 4.5, long 5. Trips right to Guzman, Marsh, and Brown out there. Grady's near side. Gets a snap, pulls it, slant to Grady, just outside of his reach. I'm sure coaches are frustrated right now. They've had to endure a half of almost no progress. Twins both sides. Gets a snap. Throws it out to Grady. Gets it. Get outside, Grady. Attaboy. Attaboy. It'll be first down. We've had our forwards and our backwards. So let's keep the train moving forward.
2 movements of the chain. This is good.
Yes. Trips right. Gets a snap. Hand off to Blake. Blake up the middle. Gets in that open space. Twists and turns. Gain of about, I think he got the first down. Gain of about 10. Yep, first down.
And they signal first down.
Love to see that. Blake is doing such a good job tonight. I mean, his bad runs are 4 yards.
He picked up a head of steam on that one.
Yeah. Gets a snap. Hand off to Blake again. In the backfield, almost brought down. I think no gain on that one. They knifed in, and he beat that guy, and then the follow-up guy he couldn't get around.
And it was nice to see a little camaraderie there. Number 33 on the Falcons helping him up after the run.
Absolutely. These guys pour their heart and soul into this, and at the end of the day, they're all high school kids, so it's good to see them with good sportsmanship. Cole gets it. Holds on to it. Nice up the middle. Gain of about 5 or 6. Hard for us to see, but it'll be third down at the 10-yard line. Third down at about 4. Moving right to left on your radio dial. Trips right. 5:30 and running. Gets a snap. Pitches to Blake. Blake gets it. Fumble.
Oh, dear.
Mosh pit. And thought I saw Blake, but nope. Oh, boy. So it'll be first down Falcons at about the 13-yard line.
Ball spotted just beyond the 12-yard line.
All right. So, again, more adversity. 5 minutes left. Let's see if we can't stop this. Gets the ball, hand up the middle to our strength. All of our guys are there. I see Painter. I'm trying to see who else is up there.
He may have gotten a yard on that one.
Yeah, I see Balaj flying up.
Chase Rudin, the ball carrier, takes it out to about the 19.
You know, we get the ball starting second half, so it'd be great to see if we can't stop this and get good field position and at least try to eke out a field goal or some sort of positive momentum before halftime.
This has been a frustrating half so far.
Oh, it's been tough. It's been tough to watch, honestly. Trips right. Gets a snap. Handoff up the left-hand side. Gets outside. Fighting. Be short of the first down by about 2.5 yards. I thought we got him a little bit earlier, but the column got in my way and I couldn't see.
And folks, you'll be seeing a lot of that on the screen tonight too. Those posts in the way of our camera crew as well. Sorry about that.
Our guys have really buckled down and played hard tonight. Okay, so twins both sides. Motion man coming left or to his right. Handoff up the middle and stuffed. It'll be short of the first down. So it'll be 4th and about 1. So I'm thinking if they didn't go for it back there, they're not going to go for it here, I would imagine.
Not at this point in the game. It would shock me if they go for it.
I wouldn't think so. I mean, this has been a slobber knocker. They've been hitting back and forth, and, you know, at some point in time.
They're bringing in new personnel, but is that just to psych us out? We'll watch and see.
I mean, you got to think, I'm feeling pretty good, given the fact that we've kind of shot ourselves in the foot a couple of times. We're 0-0, and we're about to get the ball in good field position. Good snap. Gets it off. Not as deep. Telling everybody to get away from it. Grady gets it up the right-hand side, up the middle, and folded in half. Grady, good job. But, man, I don't want to see you get rocked like that. So
he could see that ball was starting to take a bounce the wrong direction and decided he needed to handle it.
And it's great. I just want to see him keep going to the outside. We have a tendency lately, we want to cut to where all the green is. It's the wrong green, not green jerseys. We want to go to the green pasture out there on the far side. Get outside. But thank goodness he did what he did, because otherwise it'd have been another 10 or 15 yards back there. This time we got 301, which is, with our offense, we practice this all the time. So we should be able to move. Okay, trips left, single receiver right. It's Westmo out there by himself. Gets a snap. Slant to Grady. Or not slant, sorry. Screen. Grady fights off the first tackler. Stiff arms his way. Gain of about another 5 yards. I mean, Grady's so tough. We saw this last week. He's got the power. He's got the size. He takes one step, it's 3 yards. I mean,
that one looked like it was going to be a loss.
Yeah. But he's always been a tough runner ever since youth. He doesn't want to go down. Trips right, single receiver left. Hand off to Blake, up the middle, bounces out to his left-hand side. Finds an alleyway. Does a nice little dancing with the stars move and gains about 10 yards. Way to go, Blake.
And the chains move there on that run.
All right, so we quickly get back to the line. Trips right. Blitz coming off the left-hand side. Cole drops back, throws it deep, high up, and picked. Threw it to the inside. Probably wants to stay the outside. Flag on an illegal block. Cole's right there and gets him out of bounds.
That one's coming all the way back inside the 15.
Yeah, it looked like an illegal block.
There was a big blindside block there at about the 13-yard line.
Yeah, it was a good throw. It's just you got to, on that type of throw, you got to lead him to the outside, not to the inside. He had that whole left-hand side wide open. If he lost it up there, it gives Grady a chance. Grady can do just about anything, so get it near him,
Personal foul, illegal blindside block, return team number 21. Penalty is half the distance from the spot of foul. Woodinville keeps the ball. First down.
A little bit surprising to hear them calling numbers out at the high school level.
Yeah, that's a shame. So that's going to go half the distance to the goal. He said half the distance from the spot of the foul. That's not correct. It's from the spot of the foul, half the distance to the goal since we're within 15 yards. So it'll be 1st and 10 at the 7 for Woodinville. So trips right. Gets a snap. Quick screen out there. Colby's out there. Got him. Slings him into the end zone. They're going to give him forward progress. It won't be a safety. It'll be forward progress at about the...
And they're going to call it forward progress where he caught the ball.
So I'm not going to give the official's name, but that's the same official that gave forward progress to the Spartans when we were in youth football when it was clearly a sack in the end zone. Some things never change, ladies and gentlemen.
This is an official that doesn't like to see safeties happen.
Okay. Twins both sides. Motion man going to the right. Looks, doesn't know what to do. Busted play. Scrambles, puts his head down. Nice run by Tyler. Gets up to the 12-yard line. It'll be 3rd and about 5. That looked like a busted play. I mean, maybe it was a planned run, but it looked like it was a little busted play.
And sometimes it's those busted plays that make positive yards.
Oh, yeah. Throws off the timing. All right, we got a late sub. I think we're calling timeout. Okay, good idea. All right, folks, we'll be right back with you after this timeout. All right, we're back, folks. 3rd and 5, big down right here. Gets a snap, blitz up the middle, flushes out to the right-hand side. Yes! Kai Lane with the pursuit brings him down at the 5. Minute 14, we're calling timeout. Yes, good idea. So we're going to get the ball back with good field position. We might be able to string something together to at least get a field goal. And I told Jim, we need to get that momentum before halftime, and that's exactly what we do. And Kai Lane brings it hard, heavy, way to go.
Even 3 points going into the half would just be amazing.
Yeah, I mean, he just doesn't stop.
Eastlake, for second and a half.
And Kai, the cool thing was, Kai got invited to the Washington State-Oregon game last weekend by the coach. So I'd love to see that. And I can't recommend a nicer kid with a high energy spirit such as Kai Lane. So it's like seeing our Wolves get recognized with an opportunity to possibly play at the next level. That's fantastic.
So we're looking at 4th and 11 here. Ball spotted at the 6-yard line.
All right, so the punter deep in his end zone. Snap, low, runs up his left-hand side. He's running. Oh, gets it off. And good kick. I don't know if that was planned, but did a good job there.
And I noticed that there's a banana peel out there at the 10-yard line. He may have gone beyond the line of scrimmage before he kicked that, so that's likely to be an illegal kick.
Yep. I was thinking he was going to go for it. I was thinking, oh no. And then at the last minute he decided to kick. So the column got in my way, so I couldn't see where he was.
He certainly ran a long ways before he kicked that thing.
Yeah, I thought he was going to run into the column. All right, so the Dazzle get together. Maybe they're bedazzled.
And I didn't notice it before. There's 2 of those banana peels out there now, so more than one ref saw that run go a little beyond the line of scrimmage before he kicked that. Not quite sure why there's so much to talk about here.
So they're explaining the options. I think they're going to have him re-kick it. Coach Snell is pointing back. I think they're trying to explain to him.
And the ball is on its way back.
Illegal kicking of the ball against the offense. The kicker was beyond the line of scrimmage when he kicked the ball. The penalty is half distance to the ball from the spot which the foul was committed. We'll replay for the play.
Awesome. So I think that backs him up to the 6-yard line. Or maybe 5-yard line. 5-yard line. Okay. So that's fortunate because now maybe we can force a mistake. I see Seacrest out there. He's blocking one of the gunners. End over end snap, gets it, and looks like it's going to go all the way down to the 43-yard line, 44-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 Wolves with 46 seconds left, which we can score in 46 seconds. We got 2 timeouts. Or no, we got 1 timeout. So let's see what we can do.
All right, it's that 46-second offense here.
Trips left. Single receiver right-hand side. Gets a snap. Drops back, looks to his right. Sets up. Throws it high and outside. Colby Marsh.
Yeah, hopefully at halftime we can make some adjustments and get those passes landing. He's normally right on there, but so far tonight he's been over the head.
Okay, bunch formation left-hand side. Grady out there to his right. Thorpe steps up to the left. Gets a snap, rolls out to his left, looks back, throws it high to the right-hand side to Marsh. Looks like Marsh grabbed it, stepped out of bounds. Oh, they call him out of bounds.
Well, once again, a questionable call.
He did the right thing. He put some air under it. So he did the right thing. It was a good ball, just a little bit too far.
3rd and 10, 29 seconds to go.
Trips left. Gets a snap. Blake rolls out to his left-hand side. Colby throws it deep and not. I think he was going for Grady there, but it fortunately hit the ground before it went to the 3 Woodinville guys.
So he made an adjustment on the height or depth of the ball there, but adjusted it a little too far down.
Yeah, I mean, I think, quarterback's not the easiest position in the world. A lot of things have to go right. You can have a lot of stress at that position. And, I think he takes a deep breath, halftime, settles down, comes out, will establish the run, hit some passes, will put it in the end zone. Nice kick. Deep right-hand side, gets it, comes up the right-hand side, and then gets pushed out of bounds at about the 33. So with 12 seconds left, it'll be 1st and 10 Woodinville. We'll see what they do. can't imagine they're going to try to chuck it deep, but you never know.
12 seconds remaining.
You mentioned that quarterback is not an easy position, but a little bit easier is sitting up here critiquing what the quarterback is doing.
Well, you know, it's like I said, it's there's so many things. I mean, you got the receiver maybe didn't run the right route. Maybe the defense dropped in a different defensive, posture than they were when you originally thought when you took the snap. You've got a defensive line coming after you. I mean, there's a lot going on there, so it's not easy. And I think Cole does a great job. He's a great athlete, and you know, it's not all his fault. And he's like I said, I think our guys. You know, we have one loss. Now it puts pressure every time we got to be perfect. Well, you know what? We're not going to be perfect. We don't win perfect.
Right.
We never win perfect. And so I think he needs to go, take a deep breath. He'll be back. He's a competitor. He's fiery. We saw what he did at Union. You know, Union, the first half wasn't the best first half, and he came back and was on fire in the second half. So I expect a lot of that coming because he doesn't give up. And that's exactly what we want. And win or lose or draw, come out, don't give up, and keep playing tough and keep playing hard, and good things will happen.
Yeah, he'll be back. The entire team will be back. They're going to be focused. Coaches are going to give them some great instructions here at halftime. I suspect we'll see some changes, a little bit of tuning up, and that's all it needs. It needs a little fine tuning, and like you say, a yard here, another yard there, and things start connecting, and we're into the end zone.
Absolutely. Well, thanks, folks. We got a long halftime, so we'll remain live so you can see the festivities on the field, and we'll see you after halftime. Thanks for watching.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and friends beyond the binary, now entering the field under the direction of Mr. Lawrence Ainsley and Mr. Darren Bucci, as well as the student leadership of Senior Drum Major Taylor Smith and Junior Drum Major Maddie Graham. cheer for joining us on the field and for your great routine. For this next piece, we fast forward 5 years to another iconic game in the Nintendo franchise. Optimized adventuring and recognizable music are both defining characteristics of this game. Enjoy as the Falcon Band performs the theme from Mr. Tanksley's and the world's favorite game, The Legend of Zelda. Video game show, you're in for a special treat. This fan favorite will also feature a live battle between beloved Pikachu and Charmander. Place your bets on who you think will win and cheer them on as we play Pokemon. Congratulations, Pikachu. On your feet, everybody, for Woodinville's fight song, The Victors. Thank you, Falcon Band, for a wonderful tribute to video game music. The band would like to thank Principal Kirk Cashone, Assistant Principals Richard Brown, Madeline Mason, and Rob Taylor, as well as Jamie Tanksley, the Woodinville Music Boosters, WHS Cheer Team and Coach Kayla Hoffman, and the amazing Pop Keeney Grounds crew for their support and contributions to the Falcon Marching Band. Go Falcons!
FTG is your neighborhood family physical therapy clinic where we take pride in serving you and our community. Combining hands-on treatment with tailored therapeutic exercise to keep you feeling your best. FTG Physical Therapy. 2H Investments. When we need an expert opinion, we ask ourselves. attention to the Jumbotron to test your design skills with Ted Holson and another amazing kitchen. Here's the before image of the kitchen. Looks like my old kitchen. Is it going to be changed to number 1? Number 2? Or number 3? Have you made your decision yet? If you guess number 1, you are correct. Visit Ted Holson Residential in Woodinville to help you make your kitchen a winner. Curtis Way Training combines the art and science of exercise to shape exercise around you and your health, fitness, and athletic goals. Come experience the clay difference today. Curtis Clay Training. Your go-to office for all your real estate needs is Windermere, Seattle Northwest. Fritz Nichols. WindermereNorthwest.com. Go Falcons! Woodinville Falcons, be sure to join the football team after all home games for the 5th quarter party at Woodinville's Mod Pizza. Join us after every home game and enjoy a pizza and regular drink for just $9.
All right, everyone, we're back. Wolves ready to receive. Woodinville's got it teed up at the 40. And we start the second act. So I expect that there were a lot of things said during halftime, but the Wolves came out and they are upbeat. Colby gets it. Breaks out to the left-hand side and gets spun down at about the 38-yard line. Good return. It was a short, high pooch kick, and Colby ran up and got it, so that's good. Good job.
Jason, I'm going to confess, I'm a little bit disappointed as they all take the field again at the end of halftime to see we've got the same dazzle out there.
Yes. Okay. So they left the clock running. They had to get that reset. So our Wolves come out. De Guzman and Kai Brown, far side. Grady, near side with Colby, hiding behind the post. Blake steps up. Cole gets a snap. Going to run that option, puts his head down. Gain of about a yard. So Colby moves to the far side, trips right. Grady over here by himself. Blake slides up to the left. Gets a snap. Hand off to Blake. And spun down, no gain on the play. I got a feeling that they made some adjustments themselves, saying, hey, number 33 is killing us.
Yeah, that's not supposed to happen. They're supposed to stay pretty much the same after halftime, and we're supposed to make some adjustments.
Yeah, well, usually you have to have your adjustments done by the end of the first quarter. Okay, Twins both sides. Blake steps up to the right. Cole calls for the ball, drops back, looks to his right, throws it out to Blake. Good pass. Blake gets it, gets tripped up, but not until after he got the first down.
All right, and there's the adjustment we were looking for. Hit Blake on that run out.
Nope, and that's a great pass. Cole had a speed set, delivers a nice strike, and we have it at the 51-yard line. I'm going to call it the 51-yard line. So 1st and 10 in enemy territory, trips left. Blake steps up to the left-hand side. Switches back over. Cole calls for the ball, hands off to Blake. Blake gets it up the left-hand side, twists, turns. You know, he gets hit, but then falls forward and gains another 3 yards. So gain of about 6 on the play.
Bringing us to about the 57-yard line.
That's right. It'd be 2nd and 4 at the 57. Somebody's going to join the broadcast late going, these commentators are idiots. Okay, trips left, gets a snap, hand off to Blake, up the middle, spins, fights out for one tackle, keeps those legs moving, keeps grinding, gain of about 10 yards. That is tough fighting, and that's what we need, and that's what I expected when they came out of the locker room. I love the intensity. I love the look. Good job, boys. Let's keep it up.
It looks like he stopped after about 2 yards, but he just keeps going backwards, and then he turns around again going forward.
Oh, yeah. Trips left, gets a snap, handoff, goes up the middle, pushes, fights. Man, does not want to go down. Number 22 is like grasping at him and hit him in the head. If I can't tackle him, I'm going to try to knock him on the head.
And I'm a little bit surprised I didn't see some laundry on that one.
Well, it's funny. The Woodinville band did a really great job at halftime. They did a tribute to video games. So they had Super Mario, they had The Legend of Zelda, and they had a Pokemon fight that was pretty interesting. And that time, number 22 was playing whack-a-mole. Okay, Cole pulls it, goes up the middle, cuts out to the left-hand side, gets outside, uses his speed, gets out there, stumbles, falls at the 4-yard line. he fought through so many arm tackles, and that's what I like to see. That's exactly how he needs to be. He comes out, got all the confidence in the world. I told you he was going to come out and keep fighting. So Kai goes off, Edmonds back in. 2 running back set, Twins right, Grady on the left-hand side. Gets a snap, Edmonds gets it, stumbles, gain of about 2. So it'll be 2nd and goal from about the 3-yard line.
Did they string some trip lines there at about the 4-yard line?
Yeah, that turf monster's got a hold of us. Gets a snap, hands off to Blake. Ooh, gets upended, but not until about a yard gain. It'll be 3rd and goal from about the 1.5. And now we're bringing in the beef. We're bringing in Kai Lane, Andrew Painter, off go Marsh, off go de Guzman. Grady's going to be single receiver right-hand side. That's going to be tough to cover. You got to think they're going to have one-on-one coverage. Cole gets the snap, hands off to Edmonds. Edmonds puts his head down and goes right in for a score. Touchdown, Wolves.
Very nice.
Follow the wall.
Jack Edmonds in for the first score of the game. This is what we were hoping to see when we came back from halftime. See a couple of adjustments. Watch the Wolves move the ball all the way into the end zone.
And that's just what we needed to do. We needed to come out, refocus, take a deep breath, and punch it in the end zone. Dreher with the extra point. Stephen Plummer holding. Good snap, good hold, and great boot. So 7-0 Wolves with 7:45 left in the 3rd quarter. Great opening drive, win the first 4 minutes of the 2nd half. So now our defense has to come out, match the intensity the offense had, and see if we can't shut them down.
And while we reset the ball, let's see if we can take a quick look at that run into the end zone. Just an easy walk in.
That's awesome. Love our line blocking up front. Coach Link does such a good job with them. Love Coach Link.
We don't put their pictures up on the screen very often, but those are the guys that make the difference in the game. They
Absolutely.
make everything else possible.
They work so hard, week in and week out, all during practice. They're hitting, and they come out here and they finally get to hit somebody else. All right, so we'll tee it up at the 40. Watch Dreher give it a boot. End over end kick, field at about the 10. We come screaming down. Oh, he breaks through and then wham! Wrapped up to Guzman with the tackle. Gets him by the feet, twists him down. Looked like a cowboy at a rodeo. All right. See Jake Aaron's in. Going to give Blake a little rest. So Jake will be our rover. Edmonds will be in the middle. Barolo far side. Colby and Kai are corners. And we got Bryson Hodges and Balaj at safety. Twins left, gets a snap, hands off up the middle. Tries to go to the right-hand side and not going really anywhere. Gain of about 2, maybe 3. So now we put a little pressure on them. They can run the ball. There's plenty of time left in the game. But I really want to see us get a stop, get another score, put them in passing situations where we have to force them to pass. I think we do that, we've got a good shot at victory.
And after that first down, this is the kind of stop we need to make to force them into that passing situation.
Oh, got to cover the knees. Okay, trips right. Gets a snap, looks to his right, tries to throw it out, and batted down by Kai Lane. Gets those big paws up there, you're not going to throw over him. Way to go, Kai. He has had a game. He has had a game. When we need him, he is there.
So 3rd and 7, definitely in a passing situation here.
Maybe Kai will grow up to sell insurance. Because when you need him, he's right there for you. Good hands.
Those were some great hands up there, putting that ball back on the turf.
Yeah. All right. Twins both sides. Obvious passing situation, 3rd and 6. Gets a snap, looks to his left, goes, quick slant. Going to be short of the first down. Looked like friendly fire. It looked like Edmonds nailed Colby.
About 2 yards short of the line to gain. They're at their own 36. How aggressive are they going to be here? It looks like they're sending out their punting crew.
All right, let's see if we can get a good return here. I see Hamilton going out there. All these special teams, he's going to get out there and try to get a block. He's out there, and I see Weintraub on the far side. Good snap. Oh, running to his left-hand side. It's a fake. Skips a tackle, and then thrown out of bounds by Trevor Galvin, number 10. So you had to know that something like that was coming, and that's a perfect time to do it. And their kicker's got some good wheels, so he's able to get out there.
Got some laundry out there. I suspect, just given where the flag is, this is likely to be against the Falcons. So
okay, I like to see that.
That's going to put them back where it's going to be really tough to get tempted to try that fake.
Well, now it's their turn to get the penalties.
Yes.
And let's see how their coaching staff gets frustrated.
Maybe our officiating crew had a little chat during halftime and decided perhaps there was a little bit of unevenness there.
All right. Good snap, high, gets it, and gives it a boot up the left-hand side. Looks like it's going to go out of bounds at about the 49. So we'll set up shop right at the 50-yard line.
Decent position to start this second drive of the second half. And as you were mentioning earlier, Jason, it was the second half when the Wolves came alive in our last game against Woodinville last year.
Yep. It was a tough game. Woodinville always plays this tough. Okay, Twins both sides. Thorpe and Hunt back there. Gets a snap, little option, pitches it out to Borup, gets it out on the right-hand side, puts his head down, fumble, puts it on the carpet, but I think we regain it. I think Grady was out there, thank goodness, able to dive on it. Uh-oh. injured Falcon down, so we'll take a momentary break. Hope he's okay.
And while we break, we would like to thank our sponsor, Evergreen Ford. We appreciate your support of Eastlake Wolves Football Association. You make it possible for us to bring this broadcast to you each week, and we do thank you for that support.
Sean Choquette, number 13, is up. As is number 10, Kaimana Kalawahea.
And the injured player for the Falcons is back up and off the field. He'll have to sit out at least one play.
That's good to see that he got up on his own. All right. Twins right. We got Kai and Woodward. Twins left. Westmo to Guzman. Gets a snap. Hands off the blade. Nope, pulls it. Goes around the right-hand side. Breaks outside, puts the ball down on the ground. Hit him right square where he was carrying the ball. Another fumble, but we get lucky and it goes out of bounds. But for a first down, I might add. That's one way to get a first down.
And the officiating crew signals for the chains to move. First down sitting now at the 38-yard line. Or the 62.
Twins both sides. Gets the snap. Hands off to Blake. Blake up the right-hand side. Breaks out, gets in the alleyway. Puts his head down. Keeps his legs moving. Gain of about 15 yards. But there's a flag down on the play.
Of course there is.
With every gain, there needs to be a negative gain.
Nope, this is the same dazzle of zebras that we had from the beginning of the half.
So that'll put us behind the sticks. It'll be first and about 18. You know, we give the referees a hard time. They do a good job for the most part. It's not easy. And they're out here week in and week out. We're very appreciative of them, even though we give them a hard time. All right, Blake up the right-hand side. Busts outside. Ooh, wow, way to go. Just tripped up. But gains back about 14 of the yards that we so desperately need. So it'll be second and about 6. So that's a very manageable, 2 downs to get a first down here. Twins both sides. They reset again. Gets a snap. Hands off again. Blake up the right-hand side. Finds an opening. Gets outside. Wow. And another flag down.
Of course there is.
Just want to give them a compliment. They want to throw a flag.
During the run, holding, Moffman's number 57. 10-yard penalty for the spot of the foul. Second down.
Okay, so that backs us up. It doesn't hurt us that much because the penalty was downfield quite a bit. So it'll be second and 10.
Second down for Eastlake, now second and 10.
Twins both sides. Blake steps up. Cole gets the ball. We pull a couple of guys. And Cole pulls it right in the middle of everything. And gain of about 4. So it'll be third and about 5. So trips left, single receiver right-hand side. We got De Guzman, Westmo, Kai Brown, Grady out there on the far side. gets a snap, hand off to Blake, up the left-hand side, gets in the middle. They're trying to push him up and gets about 2 yards, so it'll be 4th and about 3. So I got to think we're going to go for it. Or we'll shock him with a little pooch kick and put him down in like the 5-yard line. That'd be nice. I just would hate to see it go in the end zone and then
How is Cole's angle kicking toward the sideline?
Yeah. Basically end up with a net gain of 10. Don't want that. All right, so Twins both sides. Blake steps up. Cole calls for the ball, tries to do, yep. Gives it to Blake. Blake puts his head down, gets stuffed, and then I think he got enough of the first down.
Looks like it.
Yep, they're pointing first down. That's awesome. Man, Blake, you have put in some miles tonight, kiddo. Way to go. All right, so Edmonds is on. We bring in some beef with Painter and Kai Lane. Grady's out there by himself, so we got a 2-back set. Remember I told you about the tenderizing in the first half? Now is when we start eating. Gets a snap, hands off to Blake, up the left-hand side. Tries to bust out, gets free. Way to go, Blake. Gain up about 11. No flags on the play.
What? No flags? Shocking. Let's take a quick look at that one.
And this is gets up there. Good push by the O-line. He pushes in, then kicks it out to the left-hand side. We push so far up, he busts that one tackle and then gets out there where he's really hard to bring down. Good job, Borup. Don't know what
And
that
now there's a flag.
flag is for.
Eagle substitution, 12 men against the offense. 5-yard penalty.
Ah. We had 2 Kais. Penalty for having 2 Kais in the same field. Big Connor Ware coming off. Number 77 does such a good job up there. Big boy. And he is turning into a monster like his brother. All right. Twins both sides. Edmonds in the backfield now with Cole behind the column. Slides up to the left. Cole gets a snap. Hands off to Edmonds. Pulls it. Comes up the left-hand side. Lowers his head. Gets knocked down. Taken down at about the 9-yard line. So it'll be 1st and goal from the no, I'm sorry. It'll be 2nd and about 4.
Just a quick recap of that one there.
Borup coming in for Edmonds.
Keeps a hold of that. Finds an opening. Moves it forward inside the 10.
Trips right. Single receiver left. Borup steps up to his left-hand side. Cole gets it. Hands off to the right-hand side. And Blake just uses his muscle. Maybe 3rd and about a half a foot for a first down.
He had 3 guys on him at the line of scrimmage.
Oh, yeah.
And he still pulls 3 yards out of that.
Oh, yeah. All right. So
that would be the 93-yard line, is that right?
I'm sorry?
That's the 93-yard line?
Yes. So we got de Guzman, Westmo, Kai Brown in a bunch formation. Hand off the Borup, up the middle. Guy jumps on his back. He twists and turns. It'll be a 1st and goal from about the 4-yard line. So 4 downs to get 4 yards. I love what I'm seeing. We're grinding clock. We're basically lining up and saying, we're running it down your throat. You got to stop it. And we've had possession for most of the 3rd quarter. Gets a snap, pulls it and throws it, almost intercepted. Oh, that was scary. I like the thought. Grady's there, but he had really good coverage on the slant. And we were lucky that it's an incomplete pass.
All right, now we've got 3 downs to go 4 yards.
Twins left, Twins right. Gets a snap. Hands off to Blake. Blake puts his head down. Touchdown. man, has a guy draped all over him and just dives, protecting the ball, extends over the plane of the goal. Touchdown.
Nice run, Blake. We'll take a look at that as after the extra point.
That was a heck of a run. All right, Plummer back there with Dreyer. Gets a snap, good hold. Dreyer booms it, and no good. That's unfortunate. I think he's a little rushed there, but you know what? Dreyer has been money all season.
All right, if we take a walk back for the kickoff, let's take a look at that touchdown run. Just finds his way, just bowls his way 4 yards in. Looks like I need to extend the length of time on those replays.
A heck of a run. So with 1:14 left in the third quarter, Wolves 13, Woodinville nothing. Now we're, if we can put some pressure on them, get them into the fourth quarter, down 13 points, I think we got a good shot at really stressing their offense a little bit, maybe force them into a mistake, and we can win walking away.
Get them to where they see every down as a passing down.
Yeah.
All right, just a quick note, we've got 142 viewers watching right now, just under 500 views for the game. Those of you watching the game right now, we'd love to see your feedback. What would make this a more entertaining or useful broadcast for you? Let us know in the comments. We'll see what we can do to make that happen.
All right, Dreyer's got it teed up. Gives it a boot, high, end over end short kick, fielded it up about the 18. They do the fake reverse thing again, doesn't fool anybody, trying to come up the left-hand side, the right-hand side, and gets walloped. Brought down by Matthew Seacrest, Kai Brown, and Trevor Galvin. Good job. Way to go, Matthew. Matthew fighting for time. Love to see sophomores out there, man. Such a good kid.
And that sets the Falcons up just outside their 20-yard line. I think they've got it spotted at about the 23.
All right. Twins right. Single receiver left. Motion. Oh, false start. We'll take that extra 5 yards. So that puts them behind the sticks.
All right, now every down starts to look like a passing down.
Getting there. They had some little, funny motion there. Interesting. We saw Issaquah last week. They run a lot of motion, and I don't know what the bang for the buck is, but that's their system. All right, here we go. Comes in motion again. Gets a snap and comes up the right-hand side. Wow, number 56. Yeah.
First on the scene, Carter Thompson.
Big Daddy, Carter Thompson, right there. So our linebackers, I see Jake Aarons out there again, giving Borup a spell. He'll be playing the rover position. Rolo and Edmonds. You got Hodges and Balaj in the back. You got Kai Brown and Colby Marsh. So trips left. I'm thinking there's going to be some sort of screen. Nope, handoff up the middle. Gets through. Carollo gets him. He spins out of it, and then our Wolves jump on him, and he's back to almost the original line of scrimmage, so it'll be third and about 10. And that sun going down, Jimmy, was hot at first. It started out about 75 degrees. Now it's cooled off, and now it's starting to feel like autumn.
Nice, comfortable 70 degrees here. A lot nicer than having the sun blazing right down in our eyes. A little easier to see what's going on the field. And we're at the end of a third quarter now. 13-0 for the Wolves. We'll be back with you in just a moment. And as we go out, we'd like to thank our sponsors.
All right, looked like a quick screen pass, gain of looks about 3 yards, so it'll be 4th down and long.
And this has been a surprise. It looked like they were in passing situation, and they've just gone run after run after run.
Yep. Playing right into our defense, so that's good. I mean, the strength of our team is our offensive line and our defensive line. I mean, no offense to the other players, but we have some great linemen that really help set the tempo of our games.
And so far in this game, Woodinville has not shown any real gains on the passing game, so I'm not surprised they don't go to it.
Oh, blocked!
And it is blocked.
Yes. Way to go. Who was that? That number 18?
Let's take a look at the replay and see if we can see who gets in there.
I think it's Moorhart. Moorhart got back there. Using that long, lanky frame, extending, coming off left side, boom. Way to go, Caleb.
That puts the Wolves in very good field position to start this drive.
All right, so we've got Grady and Westmo far side, Colby and de Guzman near side, Blake and Cole in the backfield, Villegas, Porter, Park, Coombs, Connor Ware and Kyling. Gets a snap, handoff, up the middle, still gets about 2, maybe 3 yards.
Up to the 15.
So, big play. We knew we were going to get the ball back, but it's great to get the ball back so close to the goal. Now we can hopefully grind some clock and, get down under maybe 9 minutes before they get the ball back. We'll see. Twins both sides, get the snap, looks to his left, throws it in the middle. Ooh, just high and a little bit too inside for Grady. Grady was there. Personnel shifting, looks like trips right. Westmo coming over into the slot. So stops the clock with 11:09 left. Let's go Wolves. Gets a snap, looks to his left, pumps, goes to the left-hand side, gets Borup. Now that's the best throw he's had tonight. Way to go, Cole.
Very nice.
They leaked out Blake on the left-hand side on a little wheel route, and he's hard to cover in the open field, and they just kind of let it go. And he pumped, and that corner bit, and he ran right by him. Touchdown.
And as you said, Cole came out from halftime. He'd calmed himself down, made the minor adjustments he needed to make, and he's been connecting here in the second half.
Yep. Plummer with the hold, good snap, and way to go, Dreher, right through.
And we're now 20-0 with 11:04 remaining in this fourth quarter. Let's take a look at that run, or that pass.
Yeah, you can see Blake goes out to the left there, pumps, and he just keeps running on that wheel. I think that was a linebacker that was trying to cover him, but he got kind of lost. The crowd's excited, chanting Blake's name. It's really good if you have 2 syllables in the first name and 2 syllables in the last name, so they have to go Blake. You should call him Balake, pour up. I think his family members might know Balake.
Now you've gone from 1 to 3 syllables there.
Yeah, I think he was called Balake. Somebody called him, I think it was some announcer called him Balake, not Blake. Made him very European. All right, so 20-0. Definitely putting pressure on them now because they're going to have to throw, which means their O-line has to stop our D-line with pass blocking. Not easy to do. So I think our odds are looking pretty good, Jim.
And then their quarterback and their receivers have to find themselves in sync, which they have not yet been tonight.
Yeah, and we're 1-1 in Kingco. High kick, fielded up to 20, comes up the left-hand side and brought down by a bunch of people.
I think the first contact there was number 3 on the Falcons.
But we're sitting in 4th place at 1-1. Woodinville's in 2nd place behind Skyline at 1-0. So we'll move up. Mount Si's 2-1. They beat Issaquah last night 43-6. So we take a break from Kiko action next week, facing a tough Lake Stevens team, and then we come back at our homecoming game against Mount Si, who's been playing some really good football. All right, Twins right. Motion. Looks to his right, looks down the middle, gets flushed out, holding the ball very loosely. Painter with the sack. Andrew, the general painter, 5-0's fired up. There we go. 2 syllables, first name, 2 syllables, last name.
Fits a lot easier into the chant.
Yes, that is Sammamish 5-0 on the case. All right. Twins both sides, gets the snap, looks to his right, quick pass, like a slant. Man, Balaj got him. Not until after he picked up about 10 yards, so it'll be 3rd and about 5.
And that was number 11, Finley Bragg, on the reception there. Brings them to 2nd and about 5.
I don't know why the
3rd and about 5.
clock is stopped. That's interesting. Gets a snap, flushed out to his right-hand
had to have been
side.
some
Looked
holding
like a
there.
hold. Throws it deep down the right-hand side and caught. Made a heck of a grab, but that's going to be coming back because there was a hold on number 56, Carter Thompson. That energy, that power, that prowess.
And the refereeing crew saw that one and threw a flag on that one.
Negates a really good play. Good throw and good catch. But, yeah.
That throw wasn't happening without that hold.
Yeah, Woodinville knows our pain. So that backs them up quite a bit. So it'll be 3rd and about 22, 23. We got Harrison Carter on the camera now. Looks like Sean Crandall's being derelict in his duties and outsourced his job.
Training up a new generation.
That's right. Twins both sides, gets the snap. Looks to his left, dumps out a little screen. Got blockers, but not until we knock them down. It'll be 4th and about 15 yards.
Made up about 9 of those yards from the holding penalty.
Yep. You got to think they go for it, but I think they're going to kick.
Does look like they're bringing a punting crew out here. So will they try another trickery?
So Woodward comes on, Balazs comes off. Good snap. Gets a good punt off. Grady gets it, fair catch. We'll have it at the 36-yard line. So I like what we're doing, Jim. We came out after halftime. We could have gotten frustrated, but you know what? We came out, we set the tone, and we said, nope, now it's time.
And what have we said throughout the season? It's bend, but don't break. And there was some bending that had to happen there in that first half. And nothing broke, and we're back in the second half now, showing them what the Wolves are made of.
Trips left, gets a snap. Quick screen to Grady. Grady gets it. Nice through the 2 guys. Gain of about 7 or 8 yards. That's a good little play. Nice gain. Like getting a big gain on first down.
And I love to see no yellow on the field.
Yes. So sorry, it's a gain of about 6. It'll be 2nd and 4. Trips right. Grady out there solo. Cole and Blake in the backfield. Blake gets it, goes up the left side. Gets it up the left-hand side. Puts his head down. Falls forward, and it'll be 3rd down and about inches. About an inch. Just shy of the first down. So let's eat some clock and just grind it out and walk out of here 4-1. Twins both sides. Get the snap. Hand off up the middle. Busts through. Breaks out to his right-hand side. Gets around to the 30. Stiff arm. Oh, out at the 20. Great job, Blake.
Well, let's take a quick look at that run. This is just Blake finding room to run. There's nothing. He pops out of there. Great block from Marsh there, and he finds his way down.
That's awesome. He tried to stay in bounds, but he got pushed out. Okay, Twins both sides. Gets a snap. Don't know what happened. Maybe false start, misalignment, offsides, who knows. The Dazzler talking.
Now I've got a question. Can you have a false start after the snap?
Well, he probably moved just before the snap, so they call it when they can. All right, 7:52 left. It'll be 1st down and about 15. Let's see what we can do here. Gets a snap, hands off the Borup up the middle, gets tripped up. Ooh, gains about 4.
Gonna move it to about the 23.
He was 1 glove away from busting it all the way to the house. That guy reached out and grabbed his foot at the last minute, brought him down. All right, so Woodinville's coming up to play the run. Cole pulls it. Nice through. Cuts. Tries to come back. Spins. And then gets brought down at about the 3.
Nice run there and a good job keeping it inbounds. Keep that clock running. Sees some open running to his side. Keeps the ball out. Finds his way back in, down inside the 5.
Yeah, it was a good run. 1st and goal. Hand off the Borup. Borup. Boom. What are they going to call? They going to call it? They going to call it? What are they going to do? Hey!
And it is a
touchdown,
touchdown.
Wolves. Man, that one official is kind of like Inspector Gadget, kind of leaning in there looking.
All right, now here we go back again. 2 syllables in Blake.
Way to go, Blake. Tough running right there, man. So 6:49. Dreyer's going to put us up 27-0, and I think we're doing good. Good snap, good hold, good kick. Way to go, Alex. All right, they got to score 4 touchdowns in 6:49. Okay. Coach Lindell down there giving them last-minute instruction. My guess is he's probably telling them, kick it deep and go tackle them.
And keep them in bounds.
That's right. I'm not a special teams coach, but I'm thinking it's something along those lines. He does such a good job with those guys. I mean, honestly, special teams are what make or break a lot of these games, and we just seem to be very reliable when it comes to our special teams. We make good tackles, we got good coverage, we got good kicks, we got good punts. So
we're fortunate to have a very high-quality coaching staff here at Eastlake.
It's not like he doesn't have experience. He kicked for the Bucks, the Bills, the Seahawks.
And the Wolves.
Yeah. All right, Daniel Ferreira gives it a boot. High, end over end, fielded at about the 7. Comes up the middle and met by a committee.
Now, Jason, I believe they do call it a pack of wolves.
Yeah, we called the board meeting at about the 20-yard line.
They'll spot it right at the 25.
All the shareholders in the stands really like the outcome of that transaction. Okay. Twins both sides. Just outside. Yeah, nice grab. Put it to the outside.
Diving catch, number 14. That's Everett Ratliff for the Falcons. Gain of 3 on that dive.
All right, so trips right. Gets it, pulls it. No, handoff up the left-hand side. Points out who to block. Nice little gain on the play. Gain of about 12 yards.
That's 24. Carlos Miramontes for the Falcons. And note that their quarterback now is number 9, Levi Grothin.
Good little run.
Very loud first down music.
All right, trips right. Gets a snap, looks to his right, quick screen. And boom, Jake Aaron's out there, hustling from his linebacker spot. Also met with Bryson Hodges. So 2 sophomores getting some action, able to connect with the Woodinville player in between. All right, trips left. Snap rolls out to his left. Throws it out there. Almost picked off. Bryson with his big mitts out there. Almost got him. Quarterback under duress. We got a new quarterback, number 9. Levi Grothin. Be 3rd and about 5.
5.5 minutes left in the game. Woodinville at their own 45.
All right, so trips left, single receiver right. Oh, looks like a tight end, left-hand side. Gets a snap. Looks back, looking to his left, gets flustered. Oh, man, almost destroyed. Incomplete pass, just got rid of it. Oh, boy, Jack Porter, Kai Lane, and looks like Owen Coombs all in there pursuing. Man. Whew.
And the referee very quick to call that there was someone in the area, so they're not going to call intentional ground.
Well, it got tipped. So it'll be 4th and 5. Obviously go for it situation here. All right, trips left. Gets a snap, looks to his left. Throws it deep down the left-hand side, overthrown. Good coverage. Luke Westmo, number 15, back there in coverage.
And the Wolves will take over on downs at their own 45, or at the Woodinville 45-yard line.
At Woodinville band playing some good music. They got Give Me Some Lovin' playing right now. Hey. Anybody know the name of who performed that song? You can put it in the chat. No looking at any search engine. Give Me Some Lovin', and who their lead singer was, who later was a solo artist.
We got some
and had
fresh
great
players.
songs.
Fresh players out there for the Wolves.
Yep. Ooh, RJ Affetti spinning, turning. Man, he's electric. Gets up there about 11 yards. Way to go, kid. So we got Caden Cross out at receiver, Trevor Galvin, Bryson Hodges, Landon Renfro at quarterback with RJ Affetti. Thomas Wood, T. Wood's out there. So T. Wood and Hodges out on the left-hand side. Got some new linemen. I see Montero, Celine, Beardall. I'm trying to see who that is on the far side. Oh, that's Viegas. All right, Landon letting the clock go a little bit. RJ steps at the right-hand side. Hits it. Oh, nope. Looked like a
little bit of a trip there on the handoff.
Yeah, it looked like the ball came out, or I don't know. That was weird. It's like a mass of people. Caleb Kim's our center. Caleb's a junior, I believe. So he's got one more year with the Wolves. Got a bunch of young talent coming up. Love seeing the field. Like, if you look down on our sideline, you see all these guys, man. We have such a good program of people coming up. And so good to see. RJ steps up to the right. Landon calls for it. Gets it. Pulled right up the middle. Bounces and gets out the left-hand side. I think he got enough for the first down.
Looks like
so
that's enough for a
short,
first.
And he gets long.
That will move the chains. So with 3:31 left in the game, Wolves now have a fresh set of downs. And our younger players are in there to burn the rest of the clock off here.
Yeah, it's always good to get some reps, you know. Can't ever replace reps, live reps anyway.
Great to see them making progress toward the goal line in the process.
For sure. So Renfro letting the clock roll a little bit. RJ goes to his left. Landon calls for it. Gets it. RJ gets it. Fights, turns, twists. Gets about maybe 3 yards. And he's a tough runner. He's not the biggest kid in the world, but man, he is tough and he's quick. So he's I think he's a sophomore. Maybe he's a junior. I can't remember. But I know he'll be back with us next year.
Looks like RJ's a junior.
Nope, he's a junior. Yep. Transfer from Issaquah, so I couldn't remember. All right. Letting some more clock burn. Snap. Hands off to RJ. RJ up the right-hand side. And they just finally find him back. But he got forward progress. And it looked like he got close to the first down. Don't know if he got enough. It'd be third and about a yard, maybe 2.
And that's where it just becomes really clear how crucial that front line is and how good of a job they're doing.
Oh, yeah. I mean, these young guys are pushing these guys back. I mean, this is the future right here.
As you mentioned, RJ's not the biggest guy. He gets pushed around when those guys get a hold of him, but he's going right behind that big line that are just surging forward.
Amen. Slides up to the right. Landon calls for the ball. Gets it. RJ again, right up the middle.
And they
fights. Man, he's tough to get down. I love it.
That's going to be a first down.
So first down. They stop the clock momentarily to move the chains. Tight formation. I got a feeling we're going to run it here. Wait for the clock to go down. And kneels. Unfortunately, that go down in your stats is a loss of 3 yards.
Talking earlier about the coaching staff we've got, I'd like to take a moment to just appreciate each of these men, the time they spent coaching our young men. Thank you so much for joining us. We've got 30 seconds left before the end of this game. We appreciate you being with us for this broadcast here this evening.
All right. So, looks like that'll be the last play. Great game tonight. Very thankful that we got everybody healthy on both sides. Great effort by both teams. Thank you all for watching. We really look forward to seeing you next week. We got a tough game against a tough team in Lake Stevens. Wishing all the best for Woodinville as they move forward. Thanks for watching tonight, and we'll see you next week.
And we'll be back on Monday with our JV game against Woodinville, and then again on Wednesday with the freshman game. Please join us for those, and we thank you all for joining us tonight.